Hi folks, this is Guru Mayer bringing you more tips on how to feel better. So last week our video was on hypersensitivity. How do you deal with it when you're empathic and super sensitive? And I got this email from somebody asking the question, how do I deal with not feeling after years of using that as a survival strategy? So I want to answer that question today and encourage you guys to send in more questions so I can help you to feel better. Well, so this is at the other end of the spectrum from hypersensitivity. That problem is when you're so sensitive, you feel everything, you can't distinguish between you and others, and you can't sort things out. Well, at the other end of the spectrum is numbing out, is just going dead. And why is it a survival strategy? Well, feelings are difficult and painful. The heavy feelings can be that way. And if you've lived under a lot of stress, pressure, pain, trauma, abuse, then it's going to be a very wise survival strategy to just numb out and not feel. And there are countless creative ways that we have figured out how to numb out. You can just kind of go dead and cold inside. You can disassociate from your body. You can isolate. You can go into depression. You can medicate. You can use prescription or non-prescription drugs, socially, creatively, recreationally, and abusively to just numb out and not feel. You can get busy with other things. You can be have a lot of trauma and drama in your life. You can have all kinds of addictions and distractions. So if you identify yourself in any of that, there are creative ways of going numb. But the problem is you are hardwired to feel because it's part of your sensory system, part of the way, the equipment that you need to navigate safely through life. So the best you can do in the numbing strategy is to put it all on pause or to try to pretend like you're feeling it. Feelings are going to come back, and they want to come back. So the question of how, if it seems safer to not feel, and now I want to start feeling, well, why would you want to start feeling? Well, if you numb out the equipment that lets you feel, not feel, if you train yourself to not feel pain, that same equipment is used to feel pleasure, to feel joy, to feel the positive emotions. So you're going to be stripped of that, and that's a pretty gray world to live in. And you don't resolve your problems either. So that's the other situation. So there's a lot of motivation to want to feel again. And I'm encouraging you to, because it's part of your sensory system. The feelings are the senses of the soul. So how are you going to wade back into that water? To quote a great teacher of emotions, Carla McLaren, you got to wade back into the water. So after the shark comes, you're like, is it safe to get in the water again? And think about it, if water is super cold or very, very hot in a hot tub, how do you do it? You know, you kind of test it with your toe. Then you ease into it slowly. You want to make sure it's safe. You're not going to be hurt. Well, that's the key word, safety, with getting back to using your emotions. You've got to feel safe. And so with that, I'm going to give you a structure of my 4 pillars of learning anything. You need information. So here I am telling you that emotions are the sense of the soul, that they're your friends and your allies, that they're guides, and that they're going to help you learn to feel better. The only way, out of emotions is through them and working with them. So there's one piece of information. Then you need practice. You need experience. You need your own direct experience to support this information. You're not going to trust emotions again unless you have real hard personal evidence. So again, at Sense of the Soul, we have lots of ways to, little practices. If you'll look at the YouTube series, it was called Happy Solutions to Painful Emotions. I'm going to take you through many exercises where you're going to have a safe, positive experience of your emotions. So the third is support. So you need other people that, you need feedback, whether it's in a book or a video or hopefully some live human being, some support group, some buddy, some coach that's going to help you understand what you're feeling and safely navigate through it. You know, if I land in Hong Kong, I'm probably going to appreciate having a guide the first time I get there to show me around, so I don't have to figure it all out myself the hard way and the long way. And the last thing is then inspiration or motivation. What's going to keep you, it's motivation that has you want to start feeling again, and you're going to have to find some energy supply to want to keep doing this. And a positive experience is going to be the best way to keep motivated, that you're going to feel better, you're going to get progress going. So those are some guidelines. You have to do the work yourself. But I can offer you both information, support, and practice. And it's free online. You can go to that YouTube series. You can go to my website, sensitivesoul.com, and there are going to be some helpful free things there. And I'm about to launch a full training to give people who want to make this a serious study to develop, well, not so serious, we'll have some fun too, but it's an earnest study to gain first safety with your emotions, then skills, then expertise, and then mastery, so that you can navigate through life safely, feeling what you feel, and then being able to fill your heart and feel the hearts of others. So I hope you will be motivated then to further your inquiry and your study, so that you can safely wade back into the waters of your emotions, your feelings, and find them not only safe, but rich and very helpful. Okay, this is Guru Mayer saying, feel better. Take care.